Victor Galvan. Yeah. 24/7 mindset. Yeah. 24/7 mindset. Let's go. 24/7 mindset.
Okay, so now let's flip the table. You're not selling something. Somebody's selling something to you. What are the things are you looking for? What are some red flags you're looking for before you purchase something or handshake with this person on this business deal? What are some things?
Number one, if I'm not interested, why waste his time? If I'm not
So
interested,
you
I'm
get
gonna
it
tell
right
him,
there, right there.
I'm gonna tell him, look, dude, don't spend your time. Hey, but what? Why? And like, I'm just not interested, and I stay in my grounds. And then if he keeps going, I say, okay, let me sell it to you.
Okay.
And then they're like, no, I don't need the product. I'm like, well, you don't need the product. Oh, because I'm supposed to sell it. I'm like, I don't need it, and I don't supposed to sell it. So why I should take it? And then I go back and forth. So, but the key of all this, Tavito, this is where the key is. A lot of people negotiate with the wrong person. What is the first thing people do? Like this guy was trying to sell this guy a product, but never asked him if he was the decision maker. So when I first talked to the first kid from New York, I say, why you want to know about this? Are you the decision maker? He's like, oh, yeah, a little bit, to a point. I'm like, so you're not. So you better get your shit together and give me a call when your brother's there so I can say. So then the brother came in. Now the decision maker was there. So that's where a lot of these sales guys, these negotiations fell down because they're talking to the right guy. They give all this beautiful presentation, waste their time, 15, 20 minutes, and then to find out that, oh, let me check with my wife. Oh, let me check with my brother. Oh, let me check with my boss. I'm like, what the fuck? That's so stupid not to ask, are you the decision maker, yes or no? If he's not, there's nothing wrong. I say, I can talk to you. Period. Why am I going to waste my time if I'm the sales guy trying to sell you something, you're not the decision maker? And if it's me trying to sell, hey, Jose, I got this program there to work on you and all that stuff, and then and you told me you're the decision maker, and then at the end you're like, I got to talk to my wife. I'm like, I thought you was the decision maker. Oh, no, but I still got to talk. Okay, why you don't bring her? Why she's not here? If she's the decision maker. Why are you checking us? You like something about us. Are you checking us? Right? So why you didn't bring her? So you start pushing on and then they fall apart. No, really, I don't have the money. I'm like, so why you blame your wife, man, and a fucking deal? That's what I do. Why you blame your wife?
Yeah.
Very easy, man. Identify the decision maker.
Yeah.
And you can do any sale. It's 50-50. If the guy is interested, he's going to buy it. He's the decision maker. If he's not interested, he's not going to buy it.
I have a question here for you. What are some tips for negotiating in high stakes or high pressure situations?
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good question.
So high emotions, low intelligence, right? That's what my mentor always say.
Yeah.
So at that time, back off.
Let things cool down.
Let it cool down. You don't take it. If I'm the sales guy, I will not take it personal. I don't give a fuck how much he offended me.
Don't take it personal.
I will not take it personal. What happens is he become emotional because he can handle that he suck. And he wants to involve you into that fucking process. And guess what? I'm not gonna go into that.
So how do you back away from that then? Like, did you tell him to calm down, or you just
No, I just stay quiet, and then I let him think about it, and then I may come back. Hey, dude, I don't appreciate what you say. Even though I'm the sales guy, I need him. I say I don't appreciate the way you do business, but I can control that you fucking broke. I go all in.
Yeah.
I don't care if he comes back to me. Fuck you. I don't care. I go and tell him, because why people get emotional? Why people get problems? Because they don't get the money.
Yeah.
or they're not the decision maker. They don't know how to tell you. So might as well you go and tell them. And it's easy to identify if you can do the deal or not. I'm not proving him wrong. He's proving himself wrong. So I just back off and just let it do. 15, 20 minutes, he will come back normal, because a lot of people, they're probably analyzers. They got to think about it, but they got a little bit of a driver, and that's where they go so fucking crazy, a little bit on the drive. Fuck you, fuck all that, because you can use driver in two ways. Driver to influence people, to get people to go. And you can be a driver by forcing people. Hey, you got to do it with a gun in the head, and the guy got to go and do it. So all depends what they use. So you identify that this guy is an analyzer, so you just kind of back off until he gets into the mode. His driver goes away. Now he comes back to his normal mode, who he belongs, who he is. And then you come back and approach him. And then the first thing he's going to do, he's going to say, let me think about it. And you say, no problem, think about it. I'll get back with you tomorrow. That's it.
Yeah.
And believe me, he's going to go and do the search, and then tomorrow he's going to sign in.
So what role does active listening play in successful negotiations, and how can it be improved?
You always got to listen.
Yeah.
You always got to listen, because there's something that if you don't let the other person talk, you're going to miss something that's important for him. So you just let him talk. During the negotiation, what they offer, what are you missing, and all those details. Between that, they're going to tell you what they need and what they care. So it might be that we may not give you the job because, this is a tight schedule and you don't have the people and all that stuff, but they didn't really tell you. They kind of mention it, why they're moving away to the other company. So if you're listening, now you're putting a plan together. And I said, what you mean?
Yeah.
I got all the people, I got boom, 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 and done.
Can you see what their needs are by them,
Yeah, so you always got to listen, because you don't know in that room who you're going to piss off. There's something that you're going to say that may not align with what he say, because what happens, you let everybody talk. And you was going to talk shit about something that guy was...
He loves so much.
He loves so much, and now you're like, I agree with you, Don't do this. Now you agree with whatever, and you create your own story based on whatever they say, whatever they need, and poof, then the sales goes in.
Yeah, that is smart. Because like I said, because if I'm in a room negotiating with all my worker, or the people I work with and everything, after I talk to you, you're the person I'm making a deal with, you leave, I'm going to listen to what they're going to say. Hey, what do you think about Victor?
100%.
What he said this. What do you think about? And if you said something bad about this one that in his department, I hate him. I don't like
100%.
him. And now he's already putting that bug in the person's ear.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what you do; they're not going to use you. So
Yep.
you always got to agree.
Yep.
It doesn't matter your beliefs.
Yep.
That's not what matters right there. What matters is the other person's belief. The one is going to giving you the money, the job, and everything. And at the end of the day, they're still right. You just put your stupid opinion on something that you were not supposed to put it, because you don't have no data, you don't have no things to say, and you just wanted to say something, and you're going to fuck shit up.
All right, Victor. What was the biggest negotiation you ever done? Think back. Come on. There's got to be one. There's one that changed either your life, your money, your lifestyle, whatever it was. What was the biggest negotiation Victor Galvan has ever made? How did you close it? Take me through it. You don't have to say names or anything like that, but what was it? You had to have one, the big one. Like I said, it could have impacted your life, your family, your business. Think about it.
No, because I don't deal with negotiation now. I look at it a different way. I do it based on relation and based on my actions and based on how I do and how I express and how I act. Automatically, we close the deal before we bid the job. So that's my biggest.
Well, that's business-wise. And it is, there's got to be something, man.
Like
how about the last car you bought? I mean, just any negotiation.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing. No, not really.
You remember? I remember our negotiation. What we were talking about. Well, I'll be making a week. Remember how you said, I'm going to write a number down on this paper. And you said, you write a number down on your paper, and we're going to just take papers. You remember what happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
It was close.
It was the same fucking number.
I know.
That's what
Because
I
I
was like.
read people's mind, man. That's why I say the negotiation is closed before I even do it.
Yeah. I remember you handed your paper. I waited for you to open mine up, and then you looked at it, and then I looked at mine, and I was like, what the fuck? It was the same
number.
fucking number. And I mean, you looked at each other just laughing our asses
I know
off.
because good minds read good minds.
Yeah,
You read
yeah.
mine, I read yours.
Yeah.
So did you also remember when you first came in and I said, you know what? Charge me
Oh, my
so I
God.
can push.
That was I'll never forget that. I tell people that to this day. Like Victor's different, man. You want to know how I knew Victor was different? I said one day I was doing a job for him, and I said, all right, this is going to take about like 2 or 3 weeks, for me to get done. And you asked me how much. I said, well, hold on. First, I got to wait to see how much work I got to put into it. He goes, no, I want you to charge me now. And I was like, why? I was like, why do you want me to charge you now? I haven't done anything. He's like, so I can push you. I was like, what the heck?
I remember, yeah.
What the heck? I looked at Dave, our friend.
yeah.
I was like, dude, did he just fucking say that he wanted to push me, dude?
Yeah, 100%, man.
I was dying laughing later on that one.
Negotiation and sales is very important, Jose. One thing you got to understand that we all sales. We all market.
You sell ourselves. We market ourselves, yes.
A lot of people don't believe that. They want to hire a marketing person to market what? Your fucking people need to market themselves. They need to promote themselves in the company they're working for, what is in the company that they're happy. So that's the best promotions. You got to promote yourself. You got to sell yourself every day. I always sell myself every day.
Every day. You wake up, you put your hat on, you put your clothes on.
I'm
This is
selling
all
myself.
selling yourself. Part of selling
So
yourself.
how do you guys do it? Easy. We got the right people, the right process, the right systems.
Yeah.
So we always selling. I'm always selling myself.
Yeah. So is there anything else you want to talk about any last things that you want to talk about when it comes to negotiations? Like, what are some tips or anything that you can think of that you didn't put right now on the thing on our podcast?
No. A lot of the negotiations that I've done in my life, man, has been based on relation, quality, and deliver of my self. And I always commit first and figure out later. It doesn't matter where it is, where the job is, or where the opportunity is. I'm always willing to go and explore it and take it from there. Lately, I identify and notice that I don't have to do that. That you can say no in a way that I don't offend people. Before, I did not know how to say no. And I thought I would offend people, but yeah, it was me the problem. So that's it.
All right. Well, there it is, guys. That's your negotiations and closing deals. I'm hoping you guys got some knowledge from that. At least you got some good stories, that's for sure. But thank you again for joining us on the 24/7 Mindset Podcast. Victor, you want to leave with anything?
No, guys, just follow me, 24/7 Mindset, and my Instagram, Victor Galvan, N at the end, and see you soon. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. See you next time. Thanks.